Scales and scraps. Control WASD. Move mouse to look. I tab for inventory. Escape to pause. Scales and Scraps is a short game made for the Dungeon Crawler Jam 2026. The themes for the jam were cleaning up the hero's mess, dragons, elemental, rock, paper, scissors, and retro futurism. Holy moly! Thank you so much, someone, for the $10. Absolutely appreciate it. I forgot I even had that set up. That spooked me. That spooked me. I appreciate it, someone. Apologies if the anonymous donation didn't actually include your name, but I appreciate it. Although you only need to follow one theme, we decided to do two: clean up the hero's mess and dragons. Okay, let's launch it. Let's see if it'll run in our sandbox environment. Unity. It does window. Okay, we're gonna try it here like this in the window. No, we'll do it. We'll uh-oh. If I go back to full screen, it does something weird. All right, we're gonna relaunch with full screen. Let me get my chat set up a little bit better so that way I can see the chat while I still have full screen. Launch. Enhance. Oh no. All right, so apparently I broke this game. Apparently I've broken this game. Now that I have switched it to window mode, it will not go. When I go full screen, it does this, sadly. So I'm sorry I broke your game. It seems to have saved that as a setting. So we'll play in the windowed mode. Darts Blackman, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Great to see you. Scales and Scraps. I like that the volume isn't set super high. Let's just do the default settings. Created by that one Unity dev. Sketch and Bathrobe Baka. Controls WASD numpad to move, space / left click to continue dialogue. QE to turn. Look at me go, Mom. Mom, look at me go. Ooh, I already love the textures. It's always a little weird for me. I hope I'll get used to it in dungeon crawlers when you have the free movement with the mouse without something like a right click. JD Does Dev, welcome in. Great to have you here. Hope you're having a beautiful day. We are playing Scales and Scraps by that one Unity dev. Let me drop a link to this in the chat and pin it, actually. That Scales and Scraps. Let me pin that up there so people can find it. JD, I hope you're having a beautiful day. Welcome in. All right, here we go. Inventory, equipment, stats. All right. All right. Rotation speed feels good. Perspective is pretty solid. Movement feels good. Click on the door to interact with it. Boom. Nice little tutorial here. Ambient sound. Drag the key to place it in your inventory. You can also use shift click. Once you have the key in your inventory, interact with the locked door. Chest. Shift click. You can also drag it. Cool. Nice little grid-based inventory system. Lock requires key. Use item. Open. Nice. Pretty intuitive so far. There were instructions, but so far intuitive. I probably would have figured it out without it. You equip items by dragging them into your body slots. Try equipping the items in the chests. Ooh, let's get some things to put in our body slots. Broom! Do I have to do this first? Or provides +1 damage while it is in your inventory. You can clean up the hero's mess. It's warm glow, but a bit of a light. Maybe I'm not. I was expecting to be able to equip those based on the context. That was kind of cool. I broke open a thing and I can clean it up. Use, discard. Can I? There we go. There we go. Okay, I don't know why something wasn't quite right before when I was trying to use it. Oh, it wouldn't let me equip it in this hand. This is a very specific weapon slot. Okay. Cool. One thing that would be really nice, since you have specific weapon slots, having a general spot. So a lot of games do this where there's just a generic spot you can drop it on. and it will auto-equip to the correct slot, so I don't have to find that specific slot. That would have solved this particular issue for me. All right. A torch provides light in dark areas. If you get lost, you can always hit M to bring up the map. Ooh. I like the cute little map. Feels almost a little hand-drawn. All right. There is a door. Damage crate. Crate drops 5 gold. Obtain Eye of Slime. I wonder what this is used for. Maybe someone will buy this. Ooh, maybe I can sell my Eye of Slime to someone. I like that I can hold down to keep moving, or I can tap to move. Head bob exists. Some people get sick from head bob. This head bob's not too drastic though, so I think it's a very good head bob to have. I do see I have some stats in the bottom left that I don't understand. I have a blue bar, an orange bar, and a 0 out of 10. I don't know what those mean, but maybe we'll find out. The hero has been leaving behind a mess, attracting groups of monsters and throwing the dungeon into chaos. Interact with the mess to clean it. As long as you have a broom in your inventory, you can clean it. Cleaning turns into loot sometimes, it seems. I got a broken bow. Well-used range bow, sell for some gold. I'm assuming at some point I will get to a merchant. Solve the puzzle to unlock the door. If you mess up, you can reset the puzzle using the button to your left. Okay. So this would reset boulders? I'm assuming I have to push the boulder. I'm a genius. Oh, maybe? Is there a second? Does it stay pushed? Hang on. Am I a genius? There's another button here. I don't know if I'm a genius. There's a door that's open though. Oh, did I have to stand on them at the same time? Ah, so I push the boulder into one, I stand on the other. A little confirmation sound, just like a little bling would be good to know. Really help me tell if I did it. I think I did it. The blue and orange bars indicate your hunger and thirst level. Eat items you find to restore them. You don't want to starve down here. See if you have anything in the items or chest. Okay, a starving mechanic. Give me that bread and water. Use. Awesome. Cool. Beyond this door is an enemy. When an enemy is directly in front of you, click on them to attack. Combat is turn-based. Some actions, such as moving, is classified as a turn. Other actions, such as rotating or using items, does not take a turn. Defeat the enemy and find the exit. Oops. Being able to click on that was not what I meant to do. I was hoping to like drag and look around the map, see if I miss anything. It looks like there may have been a secret door in this past area. You guys see that? Right here. There's like this blue thing and this room here. I'm wondering if that's a secret door. I'm gonna go check. There's a slime. So did we get little hints on the map? Oh, that was the button. Okay. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. All right. Sweep that slime away. Got it. Welcome to the stream, TTV. Great to have you here on this beautiful day. Hope you're having a great day. Can I clean up the mess? There is no mess. Okay. Get those things. Water. Restores 55 plus 5 HP, 30% thirst. All right, I'll let my thirst wane a little bit more, but I will use this to get hit points and hunger. Oh, so going back was a bad idea because it used up I wasted some of my hunger resource moving. The green bar must be experience. Maybe. Feel free to you can share it on our stoat if you're interested in that. I hope you enjoy the game. All right, that was the end of the tutorial. Just so you know, it's a little weird. Sometimes if it's your first chat is, hey, can I share a thing? It depends on what the thing is, and is it related to what we're doing. Barkeep, that hero is out of control. Comes in, eats, makes a mess, doesn't pay, a real slob. Problem is, he's doing the same down here, leaving scraps all over the place. Monsters pick up the scent. Other adventurers head down thinking it's the same dungeon. It's not. Monsters are gathering, becoming more aggressive. They rarely come back alive, so here's the job. You go down there, clean up what he leaves behind, keep the monsters in check, follow the trail, and when you find him, you bring him back alive. He's got a lot to answer for. Make sure to stop by once in a while to stock up. That's okay. If you want to share it on our stoat, you can. Oh, what did I do? There we go. I just misclicked over here. All right. Oh, can I sell? Track to sell. Sell. Awesome. Combat expert. I need more money. I'm so po. I can't afford nothing. All right, let's keep going here. Is it waste? Okay, my hunger is going down in this area as well. Mr. Sanders. Everyone loves chickens, right? I'm so po, I can't afford no mo. I sure hope I made the right choice of going further. Behind you are stairs back to the tavern. Go back when you need to stock up on supplies and sell. Okay. Barkeep. Okay, so I can afford this stuff. Barely. At 45 gold. 10 hit points, 30 hunger. Let's... 5 hit points, 10% hunger, 10 thirst. I don't know what to do. All right, we'll buy some bread. We have some water. All right, let's try it. Hopefully we can get some cash. Cash money. I want this guy. Am I gonna get attacked if I move here? Okay. Sweep him down. Clean. Berries. Rusty hatchet. Better than a stick. Perfect. My guess, +1 damage, +3 damage. I like it. Let's go ahead and eat some bread. All right. Let's hatchet this slime. Nice. Ooh, I'm loving this. Adventures are tales of turmoil in the dirty dungeon. Someone might be interested in this, so I'll be able to sell that for a little bit of money. I like that there's these unlocks as well. Thank you so much, TTV. Appreciate it. Feel free to tell us about it as well. I'm assuming it's a tool you created. So I leveled up. I got some more hit points. Let's drink some water since I have the thirst down and I need some health. All right, so we'll use that. Chest. Ooh, boots. Boots. Put them on. 1% damage reduction. I want 5%. All right. Very cool. Okay. I'm gonna move this down here. These are things I'm gonna sell. Put this in the top right. Box. Oh yeah, we gotta clean. Ooh, is there other messes I can clean up? All right, I need to stop wasting my moves. Does this mean something that I haven't picked up yet? I think those chests are things I've... All right, let's go double check. I hate to waste the movement. Okay, so I've already been here. It's just a leftover chest. All right, let's keep going. Smack them. There we go. All right. Let's eat some bread. I do like that I'm getting plenty of... I was worried that the the hunger and thirst mechanic would be overbearing. So far, it seems to give me what I need to survive. Want to level up a little bit more before I go back to town. I'm assuming these are procedurally generated. I'd be curious. Golden key required. Okay. Let's go through. This goes back up. Okay. Okay. Clean 2 mess piles, 1 of 2. Yeah, my guess is it's procedurally generated. Clean. All right. Key. Like that. All right, let's head back down this way. I have the golden key. Use. No sign of hero so far. It seems that the monsters of the dungeons have started respawning. This might be harder than I originally thought. All right, so the monsters will get progressively harder, and then this will always go back to the tavern. Okay, cool. I'm really curious how far down I have to go. Really solid game loop as far as I can tell so far. Really solid jam entry. I got a compliment on that. I need to get more to drink. Heard a boo. Ooh, a new enemy type. Did I knock it back, or did it move back on its own when it took damage? And I'm also curious if there's a sort of wait command where I can wait for enemies. I haven't found that. 10% thirst. Shift click. It also isn't obvious when I level up what benefits I'm getting, if any. I am seeing that my health is going up. I don't know if there are further benefits from that. Rusty key required. Okay. Smack, smack, smack. Another blob. Slime, I guess. Let's take a look here. Right, got it. Let's eat some bread. Grapes. All right, hopefully that'll be enough to tide us over. Rusty key, nice. Yeah, my guess is that it's procedurally generated, not handcrafted, but I could be wrong. We'll have to come down again. We'll have to exit and return to find out for sure. I also like that there's a map, but I don't have to keep... So an example, in my game, there's a map, but you almost need to keep looking at it after you take a couple moves. The dungeons feel useful in that I have a map, but I don't feel like I have to keep pulling it up. Hide boots, same. I'll be able to sell those for some equipment upgrades. Come around this way. Clean. Bat. Not too bad. I do need some more health. Let's drink some water. And then we'll hang on a little bit. I'm trying not to waste food. And maybe I'm being overly cautious with that. I'm trying to get the 2-for-1 with the healing and the food without wasting it. Grapes. Lime. A lot of games like this would be too hard on the first run, so I like that I'm able to go really deep. I don't know if really deep's the right word, but I'm able to keep playing without putting a ton of thought into what I'm doing, while also making progress and feeling like my decisions matter. All right, let's eat some bread. All right, finish this level, I think. Let's go back to, I'm curious, if I go back to the tavern, do I have to start back at level 1? So before I go too deep to discover that, I'm gonna go back to the tavern. I'm curious if when I enter, I will start, it just says floor 2 in the top right. I think I get to return to that floor. Okay, let's sell boots, diaries. Can we sell all? Shift click would be nice for a quick sell. Or with these ones that have multiple, being able to drag all of them. Maybe there is some way to do that, I don't know. Let's sell these. Let's plus 30. $30 for 35. Oh, this potion's crazy. Restores everything to full for 125. I need water. And 100% thirst. Wow. All right, we're gonna get one of those. And then the chicken does the full health, and I can sort of just consume these for health and not worry too much about the hunger aspect until I get low. All right, we're gonna get a chicken. Everyone loves a dungeon chicken. And I'll use the other things as sort of my health potions. Tavern scroll. All right, and then hopefully we can level up some more. Grind a bit more and get +3 inventory slots. Sure, let's go ahead and do that. All right. Oh, that's where the chicken is. Okay, it does bring us back to that level we are on. Good to know. So we don't really lose any progress. I am curious how death works. If I have to restart all the way if I die. Need to find him soon so the monsters don't get out of control. Clean. So now I am really curious if it's procedurally generated or not, given that we have continuations from the dungeons, or if these are handcrafted. All right, so I know that I can just kind of eat these, the ones that give me the most. Oh, I should have sold these. Give me the most health, and I don't have to worry too much about the other things because I have this. If I get low, I can automatically fill those up, or not automatic, but completely fill them up. But there does seem to be limited resources, which is not a bad thing. Another hatchet. Wrong way. Need a key for that one. I like that the little mini map in the bottom right tells me if I need a key or not. Ooh, I don't want to have to fight both of them in one. Okay, that worked out all right. Let's heal with some cherries. Boots. We can use these for health. clean. We got some cheese. Save it. Oh, a mimic. Cool. Cool art on the mimic. Get that. Map. All right, we'll go back up to the... Yes. Got another puzzle. All right, so puzzles, I'm assuming just means we have to get all of these buttons pressed at the same time. I don't know if it's true. That's my assumption. I heard a monster. There he is. Such cool atmosphere, nerds. Absolutely. Gorgeous artwork. Okay, so we're gonna have to push one of these around, or we have to physically stand on that one. All right, let me look at the map here and I can maybe figure it out from the top down view. So I think I can push this one just straight there. This one I push right and then up and to the left. Okay, so let's do that. Up, 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 up. And then is there actually a button here? Yes. Okay, so then this other one, I want to do this. And then I need to come stand here. There we go. Cool little puzzle. Would be harder without the ability to move on the map. Do I descend? Yeah, there's nothing left here. Let's go back to the tavern and see if we can buy more equipment. So we'll sell these boots. Diary. Doesn't look like we'll quite have enough. Maybe. 30. None of these. Ooh, the plus HP on step seems really good. Makes me kind of want to save up for it, but hopefully we'll be able to afford it later. I don't have... I feel like more damage is usually the answer in this style of game rather than more defense. Not always, but good offense based on the prices. I feel like I should just save up to 350 and get the steel hammer. These are crazy. At the current rate I'm getting money, that is. So I think I want to just save up for 350. I haven't seen a whole lot else drop, so I don't know if it will. And then the rings that give hit points when walking feel really powerful. I can have 2 rings and an amulet. And restores. Yeah, I think it sort of feels like I should save up for those. Okay, let's go back in. Let's go ahead and eat this for the health. What a cool game. Really digging this one. There are so many good games this year. Every game is taking me an hour plus to play. It's gonna be so long to get through all these, but this one's so good. I feel like a game like this expanded could keep me hooked for hours. Especially with a good procedural generation. Cool, I got a nice little health potion there. I love it. I'm at 82. So consuming it. I think I'm gonna save it in case I actually get enough to get those regeneration rings. Then I don't need, then I can save it for an emergency. Is there a secret wall here? I wasn't even thinking about that. Water room. Looks like some sort of key. There's another door over here. Rusty key. So I have 2 rusty keys. Something down this way I haven't been yet. Yes. Alright, it seems like sometimes they sort of move away when I deal damage. I'm not sure if I can cause that to trigger or not. Just as a little strategy. Alright, I'm probably gonna have to, let's do the bread. Come back here. Blocks. Alright, I got both the runes. Ooh, is that like a boss enemy? The little enemy blink. Oh man. I don't know. So the game's done a good job of having smallish enemies so far. And so this enemy is actually quite intimidating. This area opens up here. That is a cool little touch. I don't want to see. Troll hits for 10. Alright, it ran away. Oh no! I thought I'd gonna be able to step away. Oh good, did it start me back at the beginning? So a save state when I entered this area. I thought I'd be able to step away and avoid taking damage. I'm glad I'm still on level 4 though. I was really worried I was gonna start for a second there. I thought I'd have to start all the way over. I thought I was being clever, saving my health until that dire moment, stepping away because it wouldn't be able to chase me because the ceiling's lower in this area. Was my thought process. It was the wrong thought process. I'm hungry. Use. Yes. Omni Digital Tech. Do you have a link to? I know Omni Digital. You are doing a whole thing where you're having people submit little mini games for your arcade in your game. Do you have a link to that we can use to promote that? It was in the game, but it sure did sound like me, right? Yeah, I'd love to check it out. I think we're going to do that. I'm not sure what your deadline is. I know I've asked you before, so I apologize for not knowing off the top of my head here. But I think that's the next thing I'm going to be working on stream. We have finished all of our other obligations, and so I really want to participate in that. I think it's such a cool, fun idea. Awesome. Thank you so much for that link. Folks, Omni Digital Tech is making a game and is doing I don't know if it's a contest, but making it so that people can submit little Unity arcade games. Super cool stuff. Well, if you're still around after we finish this entry, I'd love to check it out. I think I'm gonna need so many hats today. We're on hat number 3, I believe. All right, I'm gonna head back to town. See if I can afford the weapon I wanted. I wanted to get to 350. I don't think I'm gonna have. Ooh, when I died, did I lose money? I'm not sure. I wasn't paying super close attention. Oh, I really want that weapon that's 350. Let's do, I think health potions are going to be the way to go. 35 money for 30 hit points. 80 money for 80 hit points. This is the most... This one's most cost effective, but I don't have that many hit points. All right, we're gonna try... Try with a large health potion. See if we can get enough with just that. And hopefully I don't end up sort of locking myself. Alright, let's see if we have enough health to beat this guy. Oh, he does have a health bar on its head. Alright, we got it. Give me a lot of money. Give me all the money. 10 gold. Feel like I maybe should have just run from that guy. Don't know if it would let me do that. Come on, big money. Let's go. All right. All right, let's go. So I will say that the game did a good job of rewarding me for that and making me excited to get those things. So great job with that. Trail is making the place unstable. Let's descend. Clean that up. New enemy type. Go to tavern. Sell. 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 Get 125 for this. I feel like selling this to buy upgrade. I'm gonna save it for now. I really want the ring for 500. 125 put me at 400. I wonder if it's worth it for this better weapon. I would. We're not gonna do it because later on we're probably gonna want to buy one of those. Looks like I get the same cost to buy it back though, so it's sort of like I'm delaying buying one. I don't want to lock myself in. Damage 10. It would increase my damage to 13. Alternatively, I could sell 40. I really want it. All right, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. Probably not what the developer wanted, but I want this weapon. And then I'll be able to sell. I should have just sold this weapon. That's what I should have done. That's okay. Now I can sell this. All right. And if we need to come back and get a healing potion, we can. Excellent. Excellent. We have to go get a healing potion, but that's okay. Feel like that paid off. I took less damage. I'm not sure. We're gonna buy one of these. I'm gonna use one of those. Runes. Okay. I do wonder if this game has an end or if it just keeps going. We've been going for 40 minutes. I'm going to keep playing. New chest plate. Prodigal, how's it going? Welcome in. Hope you're having a beautiful day. We are playing Dungeon Crawler Entries. Move things down here that can be sold. This is Scales and Scraps. Fantastic little entry. Ooh, what is this thing? Nice. A frog. I'm having a blast with this one. The two that we've this is only our second one today, and both have just been phenomenal. Too many good games in this jam. Makes it hard to play them all. It's a good problem to have. Prodigal, what have you been up to? Happy Sunday. I'm assuming you're working on a new project as well. What are you working on these days? Skull Ground is cool. Up to no. Use the rusty key. Working on PvP for Dicey Bugs. Awesome. Sounds awesome. Feel free to drop a link. I know we got a lot of lurkers today, but lurkers. Prodigal Sun Games, one of the premier game Unity game devs. Dicey Bugs, a super awesome game. You guys should go check it out. I have my hunger noise. We're gonna wait to the last second, so we have the 100%, and there's enemies in here. Do we get a penalty is a question. This guy doesn't have a ranged or anything like that. No. Oh, I leveled up. So I think I kill these guys in 4. Enjoy your lurk. They hit me for 14. So I can take one more hit before I have to eat. And then I should kill it. Okay. The heartbeat's great too. Let's go back to town. We need a heal. So I'm gonna have to go back to town before I can figure out this puzzle. All right, let's sell boots and books, swords and eyes. We'll go ahead and do a full heal. I think is the right move. Did we get lucky and get 2? That was cool. Like, what is the... Hang on. Is that a bug? Oh no. Alright, I'm not going to exploit that any further than I just did. There seems to be a bug where when I buy this, I get 2 and then I can sell them back for extra money. So I'm not going to exploit that unless I feel like I have to progress. Yeah, that was interesting that I was getting 2. Little exploit there. I'm assuming that's unintentional. Captain, it was. I was just curious if it was random or not. It seems to happen every time. Oh no, the nerds are on to me. Someone quick ban them. It's good to know that I will be able to cheat my way through this game if I need to. Okay, so we have these here that we have to do. Let's see. I'm gonna push this one over, down, to the right, and then down. And then this one I'm gonna push over and then push it all the way up. Okay, so we have over, down, to the right, down. Like a little Sokoban game. I am super curious if these are procedurally generated. There we go. I like this type of puzzle. Sword. All right, these are all set for sale items. Down we go. Kill the beholder. Death of the beholder. Yeah, I am curious what is causing it to move backwards sometimes when I hit it, or if it's just random. Maybe I could read the log next time and see. This is we're gonna sell that. It doesn't say anything about it moving away, but I'm glad it is. I'm really curious what is making that happen, or if there's something I can do to increase that. Let's go ahead and eat that. A little dot over here. I'm assuming that's an enemy. No, that's garbage. Okay. We've got a little trap enemy that if I move into that spot, I'm guessing will come down on us. Ah, yeah, if we move next to it. Very cool. I like that there are different ceiling heights. Some kind of booger monster. I shouldn't have moved away. Use this. Hide helmet. Too many enemies in one place. This isn't natural. Lizard man. Hits for 11. Getting close to needing to consume this. The little heartbeat is so subtle, you almost don't even notice it. I love that. Oops. Rusty key. I missed the turn I meant to go down, I think. Booger. Rusty key. Yeah, I want a weight option. Blob hit for 14. Okay. I would like to know on the map if I've opened a chest or not. I think that would be a nice little quality of life thing to have. Beholder bloods used to make potions worth some money. The variety of stuff, of items in this game is very cool. Lots of different things. Oh, a spike trap. I wonder if I could have seen that if I was paying attention. What, I bet there were just like holes in the ground and I wasn't paying attention. Key. And it doesn't show up on the map. So maybe I was looking at the map at the time when I stepped on it. I'm not sure. Okay. I think I have enough. Another 4 like this and the dungeon collapse into chaos. Let's kill this guy real quick. I'm gonna go back up. This 500 was my goal, I think. Let's sell. Do I have an extra rusty key? Did I miss something on that level? Beholder blood. Beholder. Can I get 2% damage reduction and restores 0.2 every step? That's probably better than 0.3 every step. 2% damage doesn't feel like that much. Oh, plus 2% damage. 2% damage on 15 is so little. It's less than 1. Or is it supposed to be plus 2 damage? I bet it's supposed to be plus 2 attack damage. Oh, no, it is plus 2% damage reduction. Okay. Plus 2 damage feels really good. Let's get this ring. All right, I hope that is the correct thing to be going for. I do feel like I take lots of steps in this game, so every... Yeah. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the spikes. Oh, I should have. I saw the spikes that time when I turned too, and I missed. Oh, that was my own stupid fault. Come on. Do wonder how much it's gonna end up healing me in the long run. Having that. This is where I think 2 extra damage would probably reduce damage a lot more for specific enemies. Oh, I thought I had a potion as well. Feels a little dangerous to not have a healing potion. How the mysterious book of how the dungeon was created, Tome of Secrets. All right, but we're gonna limit this to 1 hour for us. We're gonna play another 5 minutes. I really like this game. I will likely come back to it, but just so we have enough time to get through all entries, we do have to limit ourselves. Progression feels good. I have almost no criticisms of this one. There's some quality of life things you could do to improve it. This is another one that I think a full version of the game is the type of, it's in the ballpark of games I would probably play a lot. I like to give them room to run if they choose to do so. Oh, I should not have moved away. No, I'm not gonna be able to beat it. I'm gonna have to go back to town, I think. Okay. I do need to go back to town to get a health potion. Or wander. I feel like the healing is not doing a whole lot. I think if I had, it would stack though. If I had all of them, every step healing 1, feels like it would pay off. Or every 2 steps, because I am coming back slowly here. All right, we're gonna call it here. Such a fun, excellent game. Boom. Thank you so much for making it. Thank you so much for submitting it. I hate to exit here because I'm assuming my whole run will start over. Let's double check to see if there's said anything about getting to the end. Go to see if, let's see if anyone on this page. I played again so I can finish the whole game. This is how I feel. Yeah, this is how I'm feeling. Yeah, I just wish I knew how much longer I have to go to get to the end. All right, I'm gonna call it here because I'm gonna have to come back. I'm just out of time. Fabulous entry, definitely in the top, in my top ones, if not the best one I've played so far, in the top couple I've played so far. Thank you so much for submitting this. Let's go ahead and stop the recording.